These two players are ready in this rematch of last year's CTWC World Championship Finals. Let's go ahead and get it counted down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Of course, that was a record-setting finals with a very deep run for these players, level 60 and beyond. That was an amazing moment. I was there. And thanks to those of you in chat who are contributing to our channel. I really appreciate it. And thanks to those of you who have contributed to our prize pool. All right, misdrop there for Eric on the left side. So that S is kind of hanging there, waiting to be dealt with. Of course, Fractal, the winner of this event last year. And of course, the runner-up here in just this year's DAS tournament. So Fractal looking to be kind of a master of many modes here, but gonna have to fight his way through the losers bracket, either of these players, to get through and make something happen. All right, Fractal looking for that long bar to bring this down, or just gonna burn this down. We've got a lot of stuff piled over on the left side. All right, just kind of bringing this down. Maybe a little bit of a wasteful placement on the right side for Fractal. Gonna cost a couple of burn lines, but no problem. And is now set up for the Tetris 110, waiting for the bar. There is the Tetris. And both players really kind of early on, just kind of fighting through some garbage here. Eric with a fairly low pace through 40 lines or so. Of course, a repeat performance of last year's CTWC, not really possible. We've got the level 39 line cap kill screen, whatever you want to call it. Tetris for Eric, 145. And there's one for Fractal, 224. So about an 80,000 point lead for Fractal here in the early stages of game one. And yes, this is a best of 3 here in the losers bracket. All right, nice burn there with the T. And Fractal now set up. Eric gets a Tetris. And Tetris for Fractal, 254. There's one for Eric. Of course, Eric, part of our technical crew this year, and you can see that number 24 next to his name, coming in 24 out of 24 in the qualifiers. But that's because he spent so much time on the doing tech crew duty, did not get to do as many qualifying attempts. So very interesting. Oh, there is a misdrop there from Eric, kind of an early rolling something. Something happened there with a player with... Oh wait, Eric is dassing, I see. Eric playing dass here sometimes. True hybrid player. You'll see a lot of players who will, kind of do dass. If they're rollers, they'll save that for later. They'll play dass or hyper tap in the early stages and bring out rolling later. Now that can get tricky because you got to switch your grip, right? So for some players that can be a little awkward. But when you're the world champion, you can do whatever you want. Eric ICX, the reigning world champion. $397 Fractal, $321 for Eric ICX. All right, couple of long bars down here and another 4 long bars in a, oh, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be saying that out loud. But anyway, it was 4 long bars. Forget they're getting same piece set, so I have to not say that. Normally online, there's a little bit of a delay, so they can't hear me if I comment on the piece sequence. Tetris here for Eric, 419. There's a Tetris Fractal, another one waiting down there, waiting for that bar. And there it is. So we're just about 10 lines or so until the level 19 transition. The speed will increase. Tetris for Eric, 469. And Fractal getting up a little bit high, no great place for the square there. Long bar down will help. Just gonna try to take these skims and get a good stack going into 19 for Fractal. And Eric's gonna uncover the well, get a long bar down, transition into 19 at 496. So Fractal ahead by about, 92,000 points or so. Tetris Fractal 642, up by about 120,000 points. Oh, Eric's gonna hang that long bar in column 9, but gets another one right over there. So there you go, crisis averted very quickly for Eric. All right, 696 Fractal, 607 for Eric. There is a long bar down for a Tetris for Fractal. Eric setting up in column 9 with that long bar, gets a Tetris. Tetris Eric. So a great moment here last year, well, in Portland anyway, last year between these two players. Really a match for the ages. It did not disappoint. You really want to go back onto YouTube and watch that match if you haven't seen a lot of classic Tetris before. It was a truly great game and just a great moment for the Tetris community as well. These two players, great sportsmanship. 826 Fractal, 758 for Eric. He's going to Tetris. So really just 40,000 points or so separating these two players. Similar line counts, long bar down, Tetris Eric. All right. Stack's getting a little bit high for Eric, so having to take a skim, and Fractal kind of in the same kind of situation, trying to avoid covering that right side and gets a long bar down for a Tetris, and almost more importantly, getting the stack down to a workable height. All right, Eric with a great stack right now, and Fractal with a little bit of work to do. All right, yeah, Fractal just gonna take that. I think it was a double there. Just trying to bring this stack down, get workable. Not trying to force anything. We just got about 10 or 15 lines to go until the level 29 transition. The speed will double. And they'll have 100 lines of that. And then that'll pretty much be it for, for that. All right, max out here for Eric ICX. And a Tetris down for Fractal, 999. Fractal getting set up, column 9. And there is a Tetris in a transition for Eric. There's a Tetris for Fractal. So A46 for both players right now here on level 19. They could not be any closer. So it's all about execution now. And of course, the question is, do they go aggressive and dare the other player to keep up? Do they go, non-aggressive and dare the other player to try to, get aggressive? Fractal hangs that long bar to the left. Can get something over, but the board breaking down for Fractal. Eric ICX gonna hang on for the victory in game 1. GG's. All right, both players ready for game 2. I love it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, we got, I don't know, we don't have a pitch clock yet officially in this game or tournament, but we haven't needed to. The players have been great about, not taking extra time, just kind of getting swiftly to the next game, so we organizers appreciate it. Ooh, long bar over for Fractal. Man, all right, stack's getting a little bit high for both players, indicative of a drought. They are getting the same piece sequence, of course, so you will see them suffer the same droughts. Make sure to check out the other streams going on right now. It's we've got, what do we got? Oh, look at this very interesting setup here, kind of a misspin for Eric, and now he's got a very dependent board. But yeah, check out twitch.tv/classic Tetris, our friends over there hosting our other stream, and twitch.tv/classic Tetris 2. They've got more action there to watch. All right, both players kind of near the top of, well, kind of the middle top of the board. All right, there's a nice piece there for Fractal. Oh, there we go. Beautiful for Fractal is now open on the right side with a Tetris. Well, getting those pieces to the left looks very dangerous to me, but for them, no problem. And suffering a drought here. There is a long bar down now for Fractal with the Tetris. 155, up by about 40,000 points. See what Eric's gonna do here. Maybe try to set up for a dirty Tetris. Maybe. All right, he is set up for it. And the game withholding long bars again. All right, interesting placement on the left side for Eric. Not sure if intentional, probably. These players very rarely make, mistakes. But it can happen. It's not even a mistake. It can be a controller issue. Gotta remember, these players are playing on like 40-year-old hardware. That's the other aspect of this sport that is very interesting. But thankfully, we've been free of, relatively free of equipment malfunction here during this event. You'll love to see it. 277 here for Fractal, 135 for Eric. So kind of a suffer game for Eric near the top of the stack. This could be fatal. And yeah, Eric's gonna top out here 137. And very quickly we have a decider. And there it is, the decider. It's cider with a D on it. Wah, wah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Game 3 decider between Fractal and Eric ICX. The winner continues on in the tournament. The loser does not. We are in the losers bracket, so one of these great champions will be out of the tournament at the conclusion of this game. I mean, this is, of course, easily a finals worthy, because it was the finals of the World Championship, right? So, but happening here in the losers bracket. Oh, adjustment there for Eric to get the dirty Tetris. That was a misdrop adjustment from Eric. That is called the misdrop adjustment. They say, oh, I meant to do that, of course. No, but he did not mean to do that, he's telling me. All right, Fractal so far. Oh, there's the first bird of the game for Fractal. Of course, another big moment last year was the deep perfection run for Fractal in one of the games. All right, well, something amazing happened on another stream, so you should be watching. Oh no, misdrop there for Fractal. Now that was a misdrop for sure. All right. Oh, shut up. All right, there we go. Fractal gonna burn his way out of this and get set up for the Tetris. Eric gets one, 171. And there we go, Fractal with a Tetris. So Fractal up by about 40,000 points. Eric's gonna Tetris though. It's great to have our reigning world champion here at this event. And of course, we got the benefit of his expertise on the technical side with our camera setup, so much appreciated. Tetris for Eric, 288. Now ahead by 4 lines or so, and back in score by about a Tetris. It's still pretty darn close. Here we go, adjustment for Fractal to make room for that incoming J piece. That sets up nicely for the Tetris and gets it. All right, more Tetrises for these players. About 15,000 points separating them, and about, 1 to 5 lines in pace. All right, 421,000 for Fractal, 381 for Eric. All right, long bar down for Eric for the Tetris. And there's one for Fractal, 451. So Fractal still maintaining the lead, but a very slim lead. See players, of course, with 2 different approaches to their hands. Eric wearing the glove, right, to sort of reduce friction. Fractal uses like a lotion, like a skin lotion, to lubricate the hand, right? So, oh wow, Spire here in columns 7 and 8 for Fractal. Having to build around that and weather a drought as well. This is so tough. And there we go, long bar down for a Tetris for Fractal. Maintain the lead and bring the stack down. All right, Eric just 5 lines away from the level 19 transition, trying to bring this down. Obviously, these players can move pieces around with great speed. Oh, that was definitely a misdrop there with that long bar to the left. Oh no, Eric, that right side is cut off, and Eric's gonna top out here at 5:06, and Fractal will be continuing on. Give a round of applause for our reigning world champion, Eric ICX. But that's all right, we can put Eric back to work now. So best possible result for me. All right, GG's. All right, there we go.
All right, we got Rhubarb on the left. We have Ella flat on the right. Both players are ready. Let's go ahead and count down for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Y'all let me know when you want to score it, babes. Give me a heads up. I'll give it to you. $7,000 for Rhubarb, 117 for Ella. Alright, 149 for Rhubarb, 188 for Ella. Rhubarb, 287 for Ella. They're playing now. 90 lines apiece, 368 for Rhubarb, 394 for Ella. Just got transition, 283 for Rhubarb, 543 for Ella. Both players have transition, 549 for Ella, 486. Rhubarb, 669 for Ella, battle level 22, Rhubarb just transitioned. $866 for Rhubarb, $914 for Ella. I'll go in the commentary to mode and kill screen. 909. 949. And I like it at 988. Rhubarb setting up. 916. Transition right now, 992. Ella gets the max out. Rhubarb. Nice transition with a burn. Only up for that last Tetris. Ella's going with left well. A11 facing 993 as Rhubarb transition. 986 for Rhubarb. A16 for Ella. Ella maintaining that lead. Rhubarb down by 15,000 points in the game. A07 for Rhubarb, A32 for Ella. Players burning right now, A37 for Ella, A19 for Rhubarb. Still behind about 50,000 points. Rhubarb wins the mid drop, brings it down. Ella, A50. Ella makes it up here. Like two on the left side, then right side, then we're taking the bar over. Ella's going to be done. It looks like an A50. Rhubarb needs to get something over to the left side. If not, Rhubarb needs to burn down. 851 the target. It's not going to happen. GG. Game number 1. Are you impressed? Yeah. What are you doing? Look at this. What are they doing? Look at that. Oh my God. Hi, Mom. All right. Game number 1 goes to Ella. Take a reset. That was pretty high. That was pretty high. And commit first 2. All right. Both players ready? Ready? So. All right. Count them down. Is that enough score, dude? Is that good? Are y'all good? Yeah. Just count them down. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Whatever is available. Gonna go try to get a little ahead of schedule. That's a 3. Lines apiece, Rhubarb 78,000, Ella 95,000. Like 40 line, 193 for Rhubarb, 211 for Ella.
They are the best of the best, and they now have to win the best 3 out of 5. But if they didn't do it, I'm going to have to do it again. This is like to be right. To get that reset.
80 lines apiece, 283 for Rhubarb, 405 for Ella.
So we're going to run a button here. By the way. All right. We got Rhubarb Monthly. After the first of it, we're going to go.
Line, 405 for Rhubarb, 501 for Ella. Here, transition Ella 572, Rhubarb 455.
We got a reset. Making us look pretty well with the starting unit. WCW opens the start. We're about to come in.
Rhubarb digging down. Why am I even talking here? They're 677 for Rhubarb, 720 for Ella. Rhubarb to get an 842, Tetris for Rhubarb to get an 880. Rhubarb gets 926. Ella needs to get clean. Coming up close on transition. One more line to burn. Rhubarb transition 936. Ella needs to get something to the right side. It's going to hang. Well's open, but can't get the bar over. It tops out at 865. Rhubarb at 943 is good. And takes game number 2. And we have ourselves a decider. And the most amazing. Let's see the reactions, crowd reactions. Oh, they can't believe it. All right. You don't get crowd reaction, you don't get player reaction. All right, here we go. 3, 3, 1, E. They're both ready. Game number 3 is a decider here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. 386 for Ella, 387 for Rhubarb and Ella. Help if I turn it on, baby. 100 lines apiece, 437 for Rhubarb, 413. It's a D-sider here. That's the 3.
It's a block.
For Rhubarb, 469 for Ella. They slow down a little bit there. Coming up on transition. Rhubarb going to transition first at 539. Ella not far behind at 475, so about a 50K difference. 565 for Rhubarb, 549 for Ella. $591 for Rhubarb, 601 for Ella. Y'all are amazing. Setting up the column 9, I hate it. Gets the Tetris anyway. 60 Rhubarb for Rhubarb, 629. Probably my two favorite players in Tetris right now. Getting off here. Rhubarb with a little bit of tangerine. Gonna be digging. Ella's gonna move that column forward, knock it down. They go to 666. Oh my god. It's recorded 666 on the dot. 652 for Rhubarb. Rhubarb getting this down though. Ella's opportunity to take the lead. Rhubarb not getting great pieces here for this flag. It's still burning. Ella has been able to keep the ball open. Play is going through a drought. Ella got a 757. Rhubarb digging all the way down that large double line, but there is a 70,000 point lead for Ella. Like they make it 100,000 points right now. Ella is ahead by about a Tetris or 2 in the line. Tetris for Rhubarb, you got a 733. Tetris for Ella, you got an 851. Either player looking to make a mistake here at level 25. Ella does with that missed off of the team. It'll be 885. Rhubarb's opportunity. Ella cleans it up very, very quickly. Clarity, hilarity going on. Rhubarb's going to knock down the Tetris, go to 796. Ella, 890. 898 for Ella, 829, 838. So Ella is still in the lead by about 100,000. Ella missed up with the T. Terrible T's and mid drops. She'll be able to rebound from that. Rhubarb continues to build one up and gets another touch. It's got a 905. Ella gets a 30 touch. It's got a 967. So about a 60,000 point lead. But Ella is ahead in 4 lines. Ella's going to clean up before the kill screen. Gradually approaching the end of Tetris. Ella has 3 lines to go. Already has them maxed out. Rhubarb 911. Tetris for Rhubarb, you're going to 946 and transition to level 28. So Rhubarb can make this up before transition. Trying to get the last Tetris, playing a little bit aggressive here. Takes a single and takes another single. Ella's got to set up, take the kill screen. Tetris got an 850. Rhubarb 983. Rhubarb set up, get the Tetris to go in the kill screen. 819. Coming down to the wire. Ella with about a 30,000 point lead right now. But Ella on level 30. Setting up with the dagger Tetris. Will the bar come? Ella's holding out for it. Gets the bar. It doesn't get over. amazing match here over on the side station. Oh my, what a set. And Rhubarb takes it 2 games to 1. GG's.
Game number 1, counting down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, don't mind if I reach over here. Don't stop. I'm going to be reaching over here all the time. So
Of course.
you just keep on going, and I'll twist all the knobs right there, and you just keep on being you.
Yeah. Losers bracket, best of 3. The winner of this will be moving on to face Opox. Loser will be out of the tournament, sadly. Fractal with some early burns, Rhubarb playing more efficient, has a Tetris on the board. 2 Tetrises for Rhubarb. Fractal still burning down. Love an L here.
Yeah, already an early kind of weird looking board here for Fractal. And it's so tough in this format, Zempro, because it's best of 3 down here in the losers bracket, so you can't really afford to give up a game.
Every game counts. Fractal getting up very high.
Fractal way up at the top of the board. I'm not sure if this is survivable. We'll see.
Fractal's
And
gonna
it
be
is
done.
not. So Rhubarb is
safe.
going to take game 1. Oh, my word. All right, let's see. All right, Rhubarb is ready. Both players are ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Some clone tris to start.
Boom, shakalaka.
Further clone tris. Ah, it deviates. No more boom shakalaka. I'm sorry. I'm not used to hearing my own voice. Tetris on the board for both players. Vits, delayed Vits from Fractal, War Crimes.
Yeah, they do call the delayed Vits the war crime. I'm not sure Oh, was it?
It wasn't?
Oh, well, what are you doing? You're leading me down some roads
okay.
here.
There. Nice normal Vits adjustment.
It's only mildly delayed. They do call it a war crime, and I'm not sure I completely embrace the terminology, but
I'm sorry.
I can't. Who's going to tell a kid not to call something inappropriate?
All right, 4 Tetris is perfect on the board for Fractal. 69,000 hey now for Rhubarb.
All right, Tetris for Fractal.
There's L spin from
There's
Fractal.
burn number 1 of the match for Fractal.
Rhubarb stacking up high.
You got to eat the mic, basically.
Okay. Tetris for Rhubarb bringing this back down. Had a high up stack there. It's going to take the bar dependency with the bar in the next box. Tetris for Rhubarb.
Yeah, Rhubarb looks like kind of business casual here, maybe going on some kind of like interview for Radio Shack or something. I'm not sure, but I'm digging it.
Nice. Close game here. Tetris for both players. 207 for Fractal, 188 for Rhubarb. Separated by a Tetris. Fractal unable to convert with that bar. Gets another bar soon. Tetris for Fractal.
Oh, look at that adjustment from Rhubarb at the last moment with the ZP. Saw the square incoming and found a way to make room for it, because otherwise the default placement that he was going to do, there would have been no really good place for a square, and that was brilliant. I mean, the speed at which these players' minds work, I can't even understand it because my mind is so slow.
It's not true.
Like, not only can I not understand what they're doing, I don't understand how they're doing it. Man, I'm in trouble.
It's crazy to think that, most Tetris players, they know exactly where they're putting their piece when it shows up in the next box. Like, a piece in the future.
Yeah, I don't even really know where the piece goes, like, once it's even landed. Like, oh, is this where I should have put it? I don't even know, like, where, and I can't remember where I put it. I'm a mess.
That indecision can lead to some misdrops and board spiral out of control. Nice even here at 66 lines. 328 for Fractal, 327 for Rhubarb, separated by a burn.
All right, there we go. Tetris for Rhubarb. Kind of pulling out to a bit of a lead here. Oh, Fractal able to fling that long bar over to the right side. Sue Hall with the $50 contribution. Thank you so much, Sue Hall. I know that person. I think I'm gonna have to pay her back when I go home. But thank you so much, Sue Hall.
Rhubarb pulling ahead a little bit. Fractal had some burning to do. 364 for Fractal, 420,000 for Rhubarb.
So yeah, that contribution is going to bring our prize pool up to $1,676.42. So thank you again, Sue Hall. Let me know if you wanted me to pick up anything on the way home. So Rhubarb, yeah, up by about 77,000 points. Gets a long bar down. Both of them do for Tetrises.
Nice clean stacks for both. Finding their stride. Much better game here for Fractal. Rhubarb, in need of a T, gets the T, works on that parity. Good stack health here.
All right, 25 lines to go until the level 19 transition. And again, this is a best of 3, so this is really do or die in this tournament for Fractal, a tournament that he won last year. So if he wants to repeat, he must win this game.
No great place for that Z.
No pressure.
No pressure.
And there it is, a level 26 dog.
Tetris for Rhubarb, still 60,000 points behind. Good adjustments from Rhubarb. Tetris ready, gets the bar for a Tetris.
Yeah, so 600K here for Rhubarb with potentially 3 more Tetrises. But no, that burn is gonna, no, only 1 more Tetris available after that Tetris.
Looking at a 650. Fractal here with room for 2 more Tetrises.
Yeah, this is some pace here for Rhubarb. And there is another Tetris into 19. 656 transition.
Ahead by 120,000.
And all Fractal can do is just shake his head. 561 transition for Fractal.
Rhubarb getting up high. Needs to open up this well. The J works well there. There's the bar. It's only going to be a triple. Brings that back down.
Yeah, I think he'll take a triple in that circumstance for sure.
No doubt.
All right, Fractal set up for the Tetris. Now, there is a lot of Tetris to be played, but that Tetris to be played is at a very high speed, so like how aggressive do you want to be now versus what do you think you can make up later? And then, you know, your opponent, what do you think they're capable of? So all that factors into how aggressive you want to be right now.
1.346 in the 29.
Separated by 80,000 points here. Fractal with another Tetris. Rhubarb burning, waiting on the next bar. That means a bar. It's not in Fractal's future either. Drought forming for the players. Rhubarb has some good burn options. Fractal needs something to that left, is able to take a burn, has a bar dependency in the center of its stack, is going to fill it with a J.
Yeah, this is real tough here.
High for both. Fractal and a little
beautiful
more precarious.
L piece. It's a good couple of pieces here for Fractal.
Rhubarb's out and gets a Tetris.
Yeah, 803 Rhubarb, 712 for Fractal. Fractal looking to uncover here. And it looks like a beautiful T-piece to uncover that right side. Gets a long bar down for the Tetris. We'll need something to get into that little nook over there on the left side. And I think just going to burn it from the top, yes.
Beautiful.
So, all right,
Opens
Fractal
it
clean,
back.
long bar in, and a nice clean low stack again. Survival for Fractal, back by 65,000 points or so.
Yeah. Rhubarb's Tetris ready, waiting for the bar. Bar comes, Tetris for Rhubarb.
Yeah, Rhubarb's pace has slowed down considerably since that, 650K transition.
Looks like Fractal's eaten up about half of that, but Rhubarb's still in the lead.
Yeah, still a really good score, but I mean, benefiting off, that really insane transition.
Tetris for Rhubarb, 916, 847 for Fractal. Waiting for that bar. Fractal with the Tetris, 882, very close. Separated by only 1 Tetris in pace here.
Yeah, Tetris is here worth about 33,000 points or so, or 34, 34,800 now. Or wait, no, 33,600 now. And then the next level, 28, 33,800.
Yes.
Live math right here, doing math in our heads. I was a philosophy major. I was not in math league or anything.
I'd say math is a philosophy.
Both players with max outs here on 28. Just a few lines to go into the level 29 transition, where it will get much faster. Rhubarb kind of transitioning up high here, and this is a really tough spot for Rhubarb.
Could get a bar here. Gets the bar over, gets the Tetris. B33 for Rhubarb, still burning.
no, that left
Hangs the
side.
J, that's going to be at B34. Fractal's a Chasedown to B35. Set up for the Tetris, gets the Tetris. B08, just needs one more Tetris or a lot of burns, and he can take this game.
Yeah, Fractal in a position possibly to chase this down. Needs a B35. Now B stands for 1.1, and there it is, a Tetris. Fractal's going to tie up this match and force a deciding game 3. GG's. Well, looks like players are ready. Let's go ahead and get game 3 underway. Let me give the dot. There it is. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Same openers once again. Oh, beautiful adjustment from both.
Oh, they got simul stacking here. I think they're in cahoots.
Clone Tetris.
Yeah, same stacking. Oh no, he ruined it.
It looks like they were screen looking to try to match each other there. Rhubarb going to take some skins here. Has
Let's
a hole
see.
made. 2 Tetrises on the board for Fractal.
Yeah, was the meme worth it? I think Rhubarb is wondering. Was it worth it? All right, there we go. Rhubarb finally clean and clear, ready to Tetris. Gets the bar and Tetrises.
Fractal with about a Tetris lead right now. Nothing significant, still very early in the game. He's accommodating stacks from both. A little... Rhubarb's out of that with a Tetris. My brain froze.
Yeah, about 19,000 points ahead Fractal. Early on here in the deciding game 3, by the way, I forgot to put the D-Cider on the screen. Everybody's favorite drink, the D-Cider, if I could find it. Where is the D-Cider? Oh my God, where'd it go? It's gone. Someone like deleted it. Oh my, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. The D-Cider.
162 for Fractal, 122 for Rhubarb. Both with clean stacks, waiting for the next bar. Rhubarb with a nice tuck of that J to maintain a double well for some burn options. Simul Tetris from these players. And another one. And another one.
Yeah, they are on the same piece right now exactly. Yeah, you can see Fractal questioning that placement right there.
Creates a bar dependency. Rhubarb has some burns to do. Fractal could stack dirty here. Great adjustment of that S from Fractal.
Wow. Still set up dirty.
Maintaining this well. Doesn't want to risk a bar coming and not having the place for it.
Wow, dirty Tetris for Fractal. Now, Zempro, for the folks who are new to this, what is a dirty Tetris? What does that even mean?
Actually, I don't have a good definition. A
Oh.
Tetris that isn't in a conventional well, a Tetris that isn't at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Built up on a stack.
So normally you want to, build your Tetris well, starting from the very bottom of the board. But if you got some garbage and the Tetris well is sitting on top of it, it's dirty Tetris.
It's a lot harder to get those Tetrises as you have a bit less mobility up there, and your pieces are just that much closer to topping out.
Yeah, that's right. Oh no, speaking of topping out, Rhubarb in danger right here.
Would love a bar this instant.
Oh,
and
there's the
gets
bar.
it.
It's good for a triple. And here's a Tetris.
Dirty Tetris
Yeah,
from Rhubarb.
speaking of dirty Tetris, that is a textbook example of one right there.
A lead forming now for Fractal. 361 to Rhubarb's 246. Great burn to get Tetris ready from Rhubarb.
All right, Rhubarb setting up aggressively. It looks aggressive to me, but it's fine. Rhubarb, it's easy for them. But for me, column 9 long bar, as a DAS player, it looks like bonkers. For them, it's like, yeah, it's normal. Oh,
I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it worked out. Not going to be able to get a Tetris. But well is back open. Fractal now building a grimy setup only on row 3. Dirty Tetris for Fractal.
Yeah, Fractal up by about 130,000 points. And similar line count, so it's a real lead. Tetris for Rhubarb. You can see Fractal screen looking. Maybe a little bit behind in the piece sequence here. Trying to get a preview. It's totally allowed.
Yeah. Rhubarb was up high. The pieces came down faster. Or at a same speed.
Yeah, yeah. Players can, fall further ahead or behind in the piece sequence just based on how high the pieces are landing on their stack.
Oh, beautiful S-Buck from Fractal.
There's a nice, mildly dirty Tetris for Fractal.
A dusty Tetris, if you will.
You say dusty?
I say dusty. I've been saying dusty for a while.
Oh, that's a new one on me. Oh, there we go, the 5 and below for Rhubarb.
Fractal maintaining this dusty setup and gets the bar.
Yeah, kind of center well Tetris there for Fractal. 1 row off the bottom. And there we go, 465 transition for Rhubarb. It is go time.
Made up a lot of pace. Is only 50,000 points behind.
Now remember, it's a best of 3, a deciding game. The loser of this game is out of the tournament. Fractal, of course, again, the winner of this tournament last year.
Way to remind him right as he's in transition. 587 for Fractal, 545 for Rhubarb. A level ahead, but is starting to eat at this lead. Fractal getting up high, taking the triple. Gets a Tetris. Is Tetris ready again? Screen looking to see the bar timing on the next levels. Rhubarb 10 lines in the future.
Yeah, you can see the score differential where it looks like, oh, well, it's kind of sort of close, but again, Rhubarb so far ahead in the piece sequence right now. That becomes a factor as you get closer to the kill screen, because it just players won't have enough space necessarily to chase down a score if they're trying to chase something down.
Got a 702 on 22 for Fractals. 659 for Rhubarb here on 23.
Yeah, Rhubarb in recovery mode right now, trying to recover from that misdrop. And wow, setting up kind of aggro here for a dirty Tetris. We'll see if he can uncover and get it. And there it is, dirty Tetris Rhubarb.
T will be a good burn for Rhubarb. Gonna burn this down, it seems. Fractal with 2 quick Tetrises. 770 for Fractal. 64,000 points ahead. 10 lines behind.
By the way, there's a Colin Chrisman update. You saw him, he was here previously commentating. It took him 8 minutes to get through security, and now his flight is delayed. So he could have stayed.
Man. Rhubarb is clean, stacking up almost Tetris ready. Is Tetris ready? Waiting on the bar. Fractal now only 6 lines behind. Tetris for Rhubarb into 26. Fractal at 921, might be looking at a level 26 max out.
Of course, we still call it a max out, even though it is not the maximum score, but if you have a Tetris cartridge at home and try to get over 1 million points, you can't do it. So we have a special modification that allows the score to keep climbing. Tetris for Fractal, 987. There's a Tetris for the max out on level 26.
Rhubarb getting up high. Doesn't have plenty of burn options. Gets the L for the left.
Oh, wow.
Great spin recovery to get that well open.
Now, Rhubarb's got to think about, there's another Tetris. And there we
Burns
go.
into kill screen, 929. Fractal still on 27. Waiting on the bar.
All right, Fractal open on the right side, trying to bring this down. There's a long bar. Rhubarb has just 90 more lines to try to catch up.
Rhubarb was Tetris ready, but
yeah, Fractal's got the 1.1 million, and Rhubarb 950 still. And oh no, this is kind of breaking down, maybe for Rhubarb, not sure. It's getting up really high on this board. Oh, gets that piece over.
Oh, tugs the
Oh
square.
no,
He's
and
done.
Rhubarb gonna top out 962. And Fractal is good and takes game 3 and will be moving on. And Rhubarb will not. Fractal, if you wanna, I don't know what you wanna do, but there you go.
And they hug.
GG's.
GG's.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.